Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. We are so glad to have you here. I'm Mark Herwick. I'm a member of the board. Today we have Reverend Rasheryl speaking and Margot Leduc back as our musical guest. Let's everyone stand and sing our first song.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one, one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Come on. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Thank you, everybody. That was beautiful. Good morning. Welcome to Silicon Valley CSL. My name is Joni Quintel, and I'm a practitioner in training. I am honored to do the call to service this morning. And what the call to service is to not only bring your physical self into the room, but your spiritual self. So if you would take a deep breath with me, close your eyes if you're comfortable, and allow that vibration of the bowl to help you center, to feel grounded, and prepare yourself for the service this morning.
And welcome everyone. I'm Reverend Rasheryl McCreary, the spiritual director here, and I am going to lead us into prayer. So I invite you to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath all the way down into the belly. And how good it is just to feel and sense the resonance of that bowl of the sound. How good it is to know that simply there is only one. There is one presence, one power, one life. And that life is good. And that life is God. And whether we call it God or the Creator or Spirit, Mother, Father, whatever name we give it, it is what it is. It is all that there is. And it is operating and expressing uniquely through each of us. And so what I know then is that this time that we spend together in this container is blessed. I know the presence of pure life, of pure spirit is singing through the musicians, singing through the singers, singing through the music. I know the presence of life, the presence of God, divine intelligence is moving through our production team and through our volunteers and through the practitioner students and through the beautification of the space. Every volunteer, every hand, every heart that has created this space is blessed. And I know that each individual that's online watching is blessed. And I know the consciousness that is established in this sacred container is an antidote to the world and to all of the craziness that is going on that appears before us. God is. And so I'm just grateful this morning to speak the word, to be here. I'm so grateful this is our first anniversary. And I'm grateful for the thriving and the flourishing of this community. And so with deep gratitude, knowing the presence of God is in this space, I release this word and I let it be. We say together, and so it is. And we will now sing our community chant, which is light chant. And I invite you to sing along with our beloved music ministry as a way of blessing the space that we're in.
Thank you, Reverend. My name is Sonia Trejo, and I wanted to just let you know that the lyrics for this song is "Open your heart and let the Lord have its own way." So please do sing along with us.
Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have its own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have his own way. Open your heart, let the Lord have his own way. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
So this is our first anniversary, and we're doing something a little bit different today. There are individuals in our community who want to share from the heart what this year has meant to them. And that's what we're doing right now. So I'm going to let folks come up. So we'll start with Reverend Damon, then we'll go to Kelvin, Mark, and so on and so forth. And you can come and stand right here so we get of you.
So I'm Dr. Damon Miller. I'm a member of the board. And I volunteered to be a member of the board because I am just so moved by the message of this practice. It resonates with me in a very deep way. And I'm also quite moved by the message that Reverend Rasheryl brings each week, moved by the music, and moved by we call them demonstrations in Science of Mind, where you have an intention for something and you hold clearly that this has already happened, that it's in your life. And I had one this year, which was quite profound, which was I had a huge fraud on my business account on the thing, and the bank wanted to do nothing with making it right. And so I began trying to manifest the return of the money that I'd lost. And the problem just suddenly dissolved. Now, I know that sounds like magic, and it is. So thank you. I can't say enough what this practice, what these services, what this church has done for me. Thank you.
Thank you. And Kelvin is going next.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Hatcher. I come to these rooms based on my recovery. I've had like 34 years of recovery, and in that, thank you very much. And through that process, thank you, I know that I need to continue to practice spiritual principles. And so in the 12 steps of which you guys are used to or heard about, the last 3 steps, 10, 11, and 12, talk about continuing to self-examine, continuing to look at one's character and one's actions and try to improve. And also step 11 talks about prayer and meditation, which I find in these rooms all the time. So what I'm basically saying, and 12 is to carry the message. That's why I sing. You know, the meditation and the message that is carried in these rooms just fills me up. I'm a person that can't be stagnant. I don't like to be stagnant. I get bored easily. And when I'm here, growth is abundant. I get here, I get a tool to put in my spiritual toolbox. I go through my week, and I continue to get better. So that's really why I'm in these rooms.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm still Mark Herwick. I could talk about demonstrations. We had this amazing, gorgeous, incredibly affordable house show up unexpectedly. I think what I want to speak about, though, is that I had held these things as something that I needed to do, kind of like as if I were alone in the world. And what I realize is that this is not a solo journey. There's this being, we can call it first cause, creator, God. There are all these creatures around me on the board, like Damon, Reverend Rasheryl, Reverend Sherry, all of you sitting here that are partners in this. And I realize that I am accompanied by genius and miracles and wonder, and I am just so grateful for the people in this community that make this possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gina. Can you hear me okay? I grew up with my daughter at Agape, so this type of spirituality and these principles are something that really set a foundation for my life. And I echo what was shared already. And so I've been looking for another spiritual community. I live in Santa Cruz, and I got invited by my spiritual brother Etienne, who's an amazing singer, who some of you know, and he plays here at times, to come and sing here. And I was like, what is this? And so I got to come through, and when they were back at the hotel, and I just it was so something I needed. The message, the love, reverence, channeling, it's just, these principles are so important to me. So to have it come to me in an unexpected way, and then it just happened to be that my mother lived in Campbell, so I got to go see her more before she passed. It was just all these beautiful alignments, and my life is better So I keep coming here and I keep singing and I just keep feeling the love and expanding every time. So thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, I'm Jenna Brown.
Hey, Jenna.
I first sought out a CSL community to try to boost up my own optimism and positivity skills. They're pretty strong, but I don't know if you remember 2020 at all. And it was great. It worked. And and I am more confident in what I want and going after it. So when Rev Rasheryl was like, I think I'm gonna start a new center, will you come with me? And I said, absolutely, swear word yes. And what has happened since then is even more fearlessness in me. I don't feel as much tension in the difference between what I want and what's coming versus what is present and visible now. And also learning to really work obsessively hard at something that is not destroying me and having it be a source of light and energy in my life and being able to work towards things where previously I was like afraid to work hard, like, oh, it'll never work out anyway, so I'll just coast through as best I can. But I'm going hard now, so watch out.
And you're in practitioner training. Say that.
What?
You're in practitioner training.
I had my first session of practitioner training this week. I sang 45 weekends here at the center last year. And I will be doing much more, of singing especially. So thank you all.
Thank you, thank you. That's just a few of the transformations that we've seen happen in this space. Yes, and there are folks sitting out there who are not coming up today, but so much transformation happens here, and that's why I love this place and space. So we're going to keep moving into our next song. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to say here. Have I said everything, y'all? Okay, they told me I've said everything. We're now ready for our next song.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire and darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. Oh, I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. Oh yes you have. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God.
Yes. Thank you, Margot. Thank you. Margot LeDuc, thank you so much. So powerful, so beautiful. And I know we're having sound issues. Resolve those. Hopefully. Okay. All right. Let's take a nice deep breath, beloveds. So welcome to Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. I am so glad to see you here. I'm so glad to be here. This is our 1-year anniversary, and it also is the weekend to honor Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And when I launched the center last year, when I knew that I was going to launch a center, that was like November 3rd or 4th that it came to me. And I was very, very certain I wanted to launch on King Weekend. And that's what we did. It was a miraculous push to do that. And it happened. And so here we are. And so here we are once again, as we look at the world around us, there's a lot of turbulence, right? There's a lot of turbulence going on. There's political crises after political crises, and just so much going on in the world, which appears to be chaotic and senseless and jarring and shaking, and it is the best of times and the worst of times, right? Everything's happening. And so anniversaries like this give us an opportunity, the top of the year, birthdays, right? It gives us an opportunity not only to reflect, but to think about how we're going to move forward, right? To be really conscious about how we are moving forward. And so this month, that's why the theme is create your next chapter, right? Create your next chapter. because we are all conscious creators. And this entire year at this center, what we're focused on is how we can even more deeply and powerfully practice the art of conscious creation, where we get into the driver's seat of our lives and we create that which we desire. We co-create it with Spirit, right? So that's what we're about here. And this month, we're talking about how do we create the next chapter? Because what I'm certain of is that we are not here only to react to what is happening, right? To just react to what is happening. We're here to actually look at what is happening and go, okay, here's what I'm choosing, here's what I'm creating, right? Respond to what's happening and then create what we actually desire. And so just as a little, I like to do a little recap through the month. So if you'll recall, at the top of this month, I talked about plugging in and powering up, right? How we plug our cell phones in. We will not let our cell phones lose a charge, right? We are going to plug into source. And how important it is for us to plug into our spiritual source. And I reminded us that Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of the Science of Mind philosophy, says in What We believe in one God. We believe in God, the living Spirit Almighty, one indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. Not two, but one. There's one power, one presence. And he says this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but it's not absorbed by its creation. It's expressing through each of us, right? So when we plug into source, we are plugging into that which created us, that which is alive in us. And then the second week, I talked about the source code within. And for my folks out there who are in the tech world, and I don't know why I get these tech references. I don't even know why I'm in Silicon Valley, but here I am, right? For those of you who are tech folks, source code refers to an underlying instructions that determine how a system behaves. So in the second week, we talked about the source code within, right? The source code within, which is the divine source. Right, the divine source code within us has the codes of joy, of love, of abundance, of oneness, of freedom, of possibility. That's the divine source code. And yet, when we look out at the world source code says we're separate. It says, oh no, God doesn't exist in you. God exists somewhere out there. Oh no, we're not each made in the image and likeness of all that is. Only some people are. Right? The world says there's scarcity. There's not enough resources. I got to steal resources. There's not enough money. We got to steal money. There's not enough whatever. We got to dominate this. We have to compete. That's the world source code. And so I invited you in the second week to really get clear what source code is running your life. Because we may not be the ones declaring war. We may not be the ones fighting with our neighbors. We may not be doing that. But if we're out of alignment with our divine design, if we are shooting all over ourselves, then we're running from the world's source code, right? If we're not living up to our full potential, if we know there is a desire of our hearts, a desire that is in us that wants to express, and we are walking away from it, pretending it's not there, and then envying other people who are actually living out their purpose, then we're being run by the world's source code. So we are then contributing to the consciousness we say we don't want to see and experience, right? Because it starts with each of us. And so this is what we are talking about here. Ernest Holmes says in What We Believe, he says, we believe in the individualization of the Spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one Spirit. All people, not some people, right? Not some denominations. All people are individualizations of the one. And so if that is the truth, then we have the power loaded and coded into our structure, into the fabric of our being. We have the power to create what we desire, to create the lives we want. God has implanted that within us through the desires of our heart, right? Through the desires of our heart and our partnering with the divine to actually bring forth, to usher forth the world that we want for ourselves, and thereby be able to participate cleanly in establishing a world that works for all. We can't be out of alignment personally in our personal lives and then look at the mess over there on the news and go, whoa, look at those people and what they're doing. No, you're contributing to that because you're not vibrating in alignment. Right? So every little person, every little cell in the body, right, we're a cell in the body collective. We're a cell in the body collective. So if one cell is not operating optimally, and there's a cluster of cells not operating optimally, the body will be diseased, diseased. That's what we're seeing in the world. Dis-ease is breaking out everywhere as violence and competition and war, right? And so that's why we got to wake up, people. We got to get aligned with the divine within us. We already know this stuff. We know this stuff. So this is what we're called to do. And so this week, I am getting hyped. Whoa. This week, what we're talking about is we're creating our next chapter, right? What we're talking about is reaction reaction versus creation, right? Moving from reaction to creation, right? Because here's the thing, and I like the etymology of words, right? Means again, back. So to react is to repeat. Right? To react is something external is driving how I'm behaving. What that means is that which I'm reacting to has the power. Right? Because something happens, it's causing me to react. That's different than responding. Right? Responding is on the spectrum of being creative. Right? Because creative, and it comes from the word creare, forgive me my Latin, to bring forth, right? To generate. Right? So to create is initiated from within, and it's building something, it's birthing something, it's energy that's moving from within, from source out. That is creative energy. Right? Reactive is moving backward, and the external is controlling. Creative is something that's coming from me. I'm awake, I'm conscious, I'm in the driver's seat of my life. I am co-creating, I'm birthing, right? Something into the world. And so creation is always the PowerPoint. So here's the thing, when I look at my life in the last few years and the founding of this center, one of the things that was happening at my previous role, was there was some very distinct conflict that was beginning to happen in leadership, right? And it became clearer and clearer to me that it wasn't the right fit for me, and that my desire, my vision, what I knew God had loaded and coated me with was not to be birthed there. I thought it was, but it was not, right? It became clear to me. And it was very, very uncomfortable. There were months of very extreme discomfort for me, right, in that role. And I had to walk through the difficulty of that. And there were many times where I wanted to just walk away, right? And one of my mentors said, as I was exploring this, well, are you running away from something, or are you running towards something? Because those are different things, right? Are you walking away, running away from something, or walking towards something? And at that point, I had nothing to walk towards. It had not come through to start a center. But I did check in with Spirit. I checked in with Source on a moment-by-moment, sometimes, basis of like, God, are you sure you want me here? Like, are you sure I'm not complete with this assignment? Right? Like, surely you didn't bring me here to be having this experience. And when finally I had done my work and I got from inside my own being that I was complete in that role, I was complete with that assignment. And when I got that, it was a relief and a release, and I was free, right? And from that place of freedom and openness and recognizing, okay, this journey is now to end, and I'm clean about it. Right? I'm not running from anything. I'm not reacting to anything. I am clear, and I am choiceful. And once that happened, within 4 days, it popped through, oh, you're going to start a center. Right? And it was like, what? And I'd said many times before, and other ministers and I had talked about how it's easier to start a center than it is to inherit one. Right? Or just like with business, right? For those of you who are business folks, it's much easier to start a business than it is to inherit a business and then try to change culture, right? Shift culture. And so I had said that flippantly, right, throughout the 3 years, 2 or 3 years. But when it came through, oh, I'm to birth a center here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in this area. And so from that came this huge momentum of energy, right? The birthing energy. The creatives in the room know what I'm talking about. When there's something that begins to move through you, when Spirit begins to move through you and take shape and form, and you cannot stop it, right? You cannot stop it like it has to take shape. That's what started happening. And so things happened really, 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 really fast, right? And Jenna was there, right? My mom was there. Scott was there, like things started moving really fast to the point where people on the outside are like, what on earth is going on? Like, how is that happening that fast? But when Spirit is ready to come through, it comes through, right? And so this is what the process was for me in birthing this center, was that it was a divine idea that was ready to pop through. And I thought it was going to pop through at the other place, and it wasn't the right configuration of things. And also, communities shape what they are. It's not the minister who shapes the community. It's the community that decides what it wants, right? And so I knew it was time, and it was time to say yes, 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 and do this startup, which is Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. So, well, okay, well, thank you. I love y'all too. Yes, I'm glad you love it, because I do too. So here's the thing that I want y'all to get, right, that I really, really want us to get as we look at MLK Day, right? If we look at this day where we celebrate this incredible man who put his life on the line to tear down, to dissolve, to break through so many barriers, right? And I wrote a note to someone, and I said, you know, Dr. King's vision was of the beloved community, right? This community where there were a collective of individuals, a variety of individuals could be together, work together, live side by side, not be alike, right? But find the ways that we have synergy, find the ways that we can integrate and come together to build something greater, right? That was his vision. And I look at this room, and I look at our community, and we are a demonstration of what he called the beloved community. Because let me tell you, all of you in this room, for most of you, one generation ago, there is no way a black woman could have started a church in Silicon Valley and attracted a wide variety of people. It just couldn't happen a generation ago, 2 generations ago. It could not happen, right? It could not happen. Look at this room. Look at this room. Look around at the individuals, at the unique ways that God is expressing through a wide variety of individuals. This is the beloved community. Right? Now the thing is, this is not pie in the sky. This is not fairy tales. It's not all rainbows and unicorns. There will be conflict because we're all unique expressions of God. We're not the same expression of God. Right? And wherever you have a collective of people, wherever you have a variety of people who are not alike, you're going to have conflict. That is just the normal order of things. But what we do in this community when that conflict arises is everything, right? Because we can choose how we're going to respond to it, how we let that conflict drive us to create versus destroying each other. Right, we become the prototype or a model for what could happen in the world. Because if we can't handle certain conversations here, if we can't be in a variety of people here, if we can't learn from each other here, we can't create it out there. We can't create it out there, and that's the falsehood that so many New Thought churches are saying. It's like, or just buying into. It's like if you can't handle certain things in your own community, difficult conversations, right? Conflict when it crops up, right? Isms when they come up, like if there's unconscious bias or whatever's happening or people feel a certain way. If you can't handle that in your spiritual community, we cannot build a world that works for everyone, right? We can't do it. It can't be done. Yes? And so our work is to be here together and find where is our common ground? Where is our common humanity? Where are we connected? How are we, what are the ways that unify us? Right? As well as celebrate our distinctness. Right? Celebrate the distinct, unique ways that God shows up. That's what we're called to do. And so the point I'm making in saying all of this is that Dr. King and the civil rights movement, which, by the way, was a movement for everyone. For everyone. It was a movement for everyone, right? Because if everyone isn't free, nobody's free, right? If everyone doesn't have rights, nobody has rights. And that's what we're seeing right now. It's not just one group of people, it's all of us, right? So if one group is threatened, everybody is threatened. Yes? And so what Dr. King talked about in his vision was very creative. It wasn't just responding to the violence and the other things that were happening in the world. He had a vision that was generative, that was creating something, right? That was creating something, and the vision ultimately won out. The vision galvanized people. The vision gathered people from all walks of life. The vision pushed people forward. The vision unified groups of people that weren't unified before. The vision drove him tirelessly, and he was willing to lay down his life for it, right? That is the power of vision. So this was not a reactionary, it wasn't resistance, right? The civil rights movement wasn't a form of resistance. It was a visionary movement that was propelled by the vision. And we know that where there is God's vision, God provides the provision, right? So support it. And so one of the things that Dr. King said in his I Have a Dream speech, which we all know, is literally he's casting a vision. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. That one day we will live out the true meaning of the creed of this nation, which is one nation under God, indivisible, right? That we are all and each one valued and equal in the eyes of the divine and each other, right? He said, I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I will add sons and daughters, right? We'll be able to sit down together at the table of humanity, right? In this room, our ancestors have been on both sides of this. He's describing our ancestors. And yet here we are sitting down together in this room, in this place, in this space. The world is not perfect. The world is not perfect, but we have made such progress. Y'all, I was born in a little town called Evergreen, Alabama. I did not grow up there. By the work and the consciousness of my ancestors who went from slavery to Ivy League in 2 generations, right? Work that they put in. I grew up in Ohio. I went to private schools. I went to private universities. I had so many opportunities, been given so many opportunities. I've been in rooms and places and spaces where I'm the only one who looks like me and I'm leading what's happening there, right? Because of the work that my ancestors put in, right? And so what I'm saying is things that they could not do, things that your ancestors could not do, you can do. You have the opportunity. Every single person in this room has ancestors who could not have the life, could not even imagine the life that you are living. Every single person in this room has a life that your ancestors somewhere down the line could not imagine. Could not imagine. And yet here we are, right? Here we are. So what I'm saying is we've come a long way. And yes, there's a way, we have a long way to go. But we have to also honor we've come a long way. Right? And we keep endeavoring to live out the true meaning of the creed of this nation. Yes. And so the bottom line is this, y'all. Dr. King understood that when you react, you're giving power to that which you're reacting to. And when you create, you're aligned with a power greater than yourself. And the power greater than yourself is always going to win. 1 plus God is a majority all day, every week, every year. 1 plus God is always a majority. And so my question to you today is the same question Dr. King was asking in a way, and that is, what are we creating now? What are we creating now? It's not enough to resist. In fact, we all know in this teaching, we say what? What you resist, what? Persist. Resistance is not the move. Creation is the move, right? Yes, there will be actions you will take and things you will do guided by the divine presence. So if it looks like, I don't know what it looks like for you, right? It may look like writing. It may look like marching. It may look like picking up a phone. It may look like just coming to church. It may look like being with your family. I don't know, right? You'll be guided what to do in these challenging times. But above all, creating is the powerful thing. What is the world you want to live in? And let's create that, right? And what consciousness are we creating it from? And what source code is running that creation? And so my invitation to this community is that we join together individually, seated in our own sovereignty, seated in our own power, loaded and coded with that divine source code within, that we do that work, and then we join together collectively to create a world that works for all, right? To create a world that works for all people. That is how we get the job done. And that is what is ours to do. Dr. King and the civil rights movement came to a certain point. It was a point in time, a place in time, and it moved us forward. And there were other movements, Gandhi, and there's so many movements across the globe, right, that helped move humanity forward. And now it's time for us to do that work to move humanity upward and forward. Yes? And so that is the next chapter that we are creating at Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. I invite you to join us, If you are not a member of this community and you are fired up, touched by what has been shared here today, I invite you to become a member. We will have a membership class on February 1st. I'll let you know where that's going to be. And you'll learn more about the center, meet some of the leadership. And I invite you to join us because we are a community of transformation, of elevation. Right? It is powerful energy that we're in, and I'm calling y'all to come with us, and let's do this thing together and build this thing together. We're at the ground floor, year one. You can't stop us, but we're at the ground floor, all right? Good. All right, beloveds. So let's turn within, shall we? Just take a deep breath with me. I love this place. I love this community. And I love what I do. And I love all of you. So we just turn within now in this moment. And how good it is to recognize the one power, the one presence, the one life, the one that is all that there is, the one that is inexhaustible, the one that is unstoppable, unshakable, the one that is all powerful, all intelligent, that is expressing everywhere, is moving and expressing through and as each of us right now. And so what I know then is that the word that I speak here, the consciousness established here, is applicable everywhere, impacting folks everywhere. And so I speak a word this morning of divine abundance, abundance of life, abundance of goodwill, abundance of love expressing in each individual's life, knowing that each one is fully supported by the divine presence, fully supported by the relationships in their lives. Cheered on, supported, loved, cherished, respected. I'm so grateful this morning to speak a word of abundance and flow in the financial state of each one, knowing that each one creates their own economy that is sourced by the divine presence, sourced by infinite abundance, sourced by source that cannot be depleted. And so I just speak a word of blessing for the financial life and body of each one present. And how good it is this morning to just speak the word and know for each one divine health and vitality in the body temple. I am knowing power and strength in the body, knowing that every cell, organ, tissue, system, and function is alive, is healthy, is vitalized. And so I speak the word of health this morning. Whether there's a diagnosis or whatever it is, I know it is dissolved into nothingness. It cannot stand in the light of pure spirit that is coursing through the veins right now. And so I just know that all is indeed well. And I just speak a word right now for our beloved human family. I ask you just to take a deep breath and just bring our beloved family, whether they are in Minnesota or the Middle East or wherever our beloved human family is. I speak the word of peace, of healing, of wholeness, of protection, of guidance, knowing that no matter the appearance, God is showing up and showing out as individuals, showing up and showing out through collectives, through communities, through neighbors, through friends, through loved ones, through churches, through centers, through communities. God is showing up right now, healing and lifting, protecting and guiding and directing our political leaders, our community leaders, our CEOs and our company and company leaders, entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs, God is guiding the decision making, guiding each one. And so we stand and see that truth and know that truth and feel that truth. And feeling a mighty healing is happening in this land no matter what the appearance. God is showing up right now. And so with deep gratitude, I am so grateful to know this truth and to release this word and to let it go. We say together, and so it is. And so it is. Amen.
Check, 1, 2. Check. Hey. Working. All right, everybody. Check. Light. Come on.
We are the light. 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 We are the light we seek. 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 We are the change we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the joy we seek. We are the light we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light. We are the joy we seek. We are the joy we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek.
All right, we're going to do this by ourselves right here.
We are the light. Oh, yeah. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light. 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 We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light.
Margot.
That's
All
a
right.
Margot Leduc original.
Yes, that's Margot's original song. Fantastic. One more round of applause for Margot and the band. All right, so beloveds, before we move into our next thing, I and the board and I wanted to offer to you a gift to help support you in creating your next chapter. So the board's going to move out, pass out everything to you, and know that these have been prayed over and blessed as we bless your next chapter. So board, if you will make the rounds, thank you. And we could have a little something underneath it, I'm not sure what. We're leading into offering songs, so.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for the
this day.
Thank
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Healing this healing day. This healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful day. This beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you. So it is now time for our offertory. And so the basket will be coming to you. We will keep singing Thank You for This Day. And as the basket passes you, please just hold it in your hands and bless the center's finances. Also, big checks are welcome. And bless your own finances. And I just want to tell you how grateful I am to each of you for your financial support this year. It has gotten us through a year that has been incredible. And your investment allows us to have incredible music. It allows us to have this beautiful space and our classes, which are just now beginning. Just so you know, we have 3 practitioners who will be licensed this summer, and we have 4 practitioners who just started training. And so for a community our size, we have 27 official members. That's a lot of people being practitioners, so it's a beautiful thing. And your finances, your financial investment helps us continue to do that. And we want to break out this year and get beyond these walls with our teaching. So the baskets are coming. We're doing Thank You for This Day, and then we will move on. Thank you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit.
All right,
Thank
Jamie.
you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful day. This beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
Right. Y'all are grooving over there for the offering song. I love it. I love it. All right, let's bless our bounty here. And know that this is also true for your own finances. So repeat after me. Divine love through me, blesses and multiplies. All that I am, all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I circulate. Oh, life is good. God is good. And so it is. All right, thank you. Wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our production team. Director Scott McCauley with Hector Torres and Paul Wolf. Thank you so much. Thank you, Morgan Marr, for our sacred space and flowers altar setup. Thank you, Marilee Lawson, for keeping us on time. Thank you, Nicole Jordan, our remote assistant who does the slideshow, the video editing. She's the unseen force majeure. Yes. And yeah. And our guest vocalist today is Margot Leduc, who, if you've been here, you know her. And we're also joined in percussion by Jamie Larkin. And also Sonia Trejo, of course. And your praise team today is Kelvin Hatchett, Gina Renee, and Jenna Brown.
All right, beautiful. And so a few things I want to do before the official announcements begin. So one is I want to acknowledge and say thank you to a few people. I know we're a little bit over time, but it's our anniversary. What can we do? So I just want to say how grateful I am to everyone in this space for their support, for your love, for the ways that you're showing up in this beautiful community. I especially want to thank my beloved mama, who has believed in me since before I ever got here, right? And has just been like a rock, and who is my first spiritual teacher and still spiritual teacher. And I am so grateful that she brought us into this teaching to Science of Mind when I was a kid. My grandparents thought it was a cult, but it's not. So I'm just grateful to have grown up in this teaching, and my mom made that possible, which has made my life incredible. So thank you for that. And I also want to thank some of my first supporters and people who believed in me in this center. Jenna Brown, who already mentioned that. Thank you, honey. Thank you for everything, all the ways that you show up and you supported. You were on board in the very beginning. Scott McCulley was on board at the very beginning. And has invested tens of thousands of dollars in all this equipment so that we look good online. And Scott, I just cannot thank you enough, Scott. Scott has been, Scott has just had my back all the way from the very beginning. And so I truly appreciate that. I also want to acknowledge my beloved board, the people who said yes. Audrey White, who is our board vice president, who has my back and has said yes, and yes, and just shows up and fills in wherever it's needed. I have to just say I love you and I thank you. Trudy McCanna, who just said yes. I got to tell you, Trudy took me to lunch the fall of 2024, and we didn't even know each other. And she was like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Can I help? Well, how can I support you?" And just as soon as I let her know we're starting the center, Trudy was like, "Yes, I'm in." Trudy, thank you for everything to the table. Love you. Our board secretary, Dr. Damon, said yes immediately. Our board treasurer, I love you. Dr. Damon has shown up, has been here, has my back totally, loves this place, and comes in these folks are here every single Sunday, 52 Sundays. Every Sunday they're here, every single Sunday. And then beyond that, thank you, Dr. Damon. Mark Herwick, our beloved board member, who again had my back from the very beginning, said yes, I will be there, I'm supporting, has shown up as a board member, is now offering his home with his beloved wife Gail for us to have classes sometimes because we don't have a space yet for classes. So thank you, Mark. I love you so much. And my practitioner students, Joni Quintal, just always showing up, always making things beautiful. I can count on Joni to always be there, always has my back. Marilee Lawson, always showing up solid, running the Sunday service, making sure everything's operating well, just incredible. Morgan saying yes to helping make sure our space is beautiful, having flowers and having treats. It's just, it takes a village. It takes a village. There's no way that I can do this on my own. This is a community of people who show up, right? Who show up every single Sunday and who help build community because we are a startup. So this is getting in on the ground floor to actually build who we are. And so there's space for everyone. We have space for everyone. Thank you, Marilyn Sullivan. I love you. Thank you, Brian Adamson. So many people. Thank you. So good to see everyone here. Anna Maria, thank you so much. Deb, thank you. Jennifer, thank you so much. So just so beautiful to see everyone. And my mom. And also we have a member who's an outreach practitioner who holds high watch for us every single Sunday. Her name is Frances Peck. She's in Phoenix, and she's a member officially. And so if you're online watching, you can be a member and not live here. And we're developing even more for you in that way. So thank you, Fran. Fran also donated to our anniversary fund. So thank you so much for your donation, Fran. We love you so much. Okay. What did you say? Oh my goodness, Sonia Trejo. Oh my gosh, Sonia, I am so sorry. And Audrey, do we have something for Sonia? So Sonia Trejo also said yes from the very beginning, and Sonia always wanted to be a music director, or I should say maybe a director of a spiritual community, create a band or music for spiritual community. And I did not know that was Sonia's dream, but Spirit told me to reach out to Sonia and see if they would come along and be a part of this music ministry. And then they told me, oh, I've always wanted to do that. And so it's been a beautiful, beautiful thing. Sonia, thank you for everything. So incredible. Hey, Audrey, hang on one second. So the other thing I wanted to say is that this is Sonia's last day as our music director. Yes, she has been our music director for the first year and is now moving on to other things. And will be back with us on percussion and drums sometimes as they are able to do that. Our new music director for this next year is Thomas Hughes, who you've seen with Tyrone Cosey when he plays here. So we'll be starting up with that new director next week. And Sonia, we love you and we're going to miss you. I know. I love you. Yeah. All right, beloveds. So that's all I got. We got some quick announcements. While Mark is making his way up here, I'll tell you a couple of them. One is, if you want to be a member of this community, February 1st, let's get signed up. Come on up, Mark, and you can get all the information on the website. Also, we have an annual meeting on February 22nd where we'll discuss the business of the center. Show up for that. It's on the website. You'll find out what time it is. I think it's 12 to 2 on February 22nd, and we'll also install our new members on that day, okay? So, Mark, I'll let you take it from there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I wish everybody could be right here because looking at you is just such a beautiful experience. And for anybody who wasn't named, even if it's your first time here, just being here makes a difference. We're a small community, and it really, really does. So thank you for being here. Announcements. Morning meditation. Join Reverend Rasheryl for morning meditation, Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 on Zoom for a soulful centering start to your day. The Zoom link can be found in your email or on our website. There's pre-service meditation also. If you arrive at 9:30 on Sundays, join us in person for a grounding meditation before the Sunday gathering begins. This is our first anniversary, so you guys all know that. MLK Day, just be aware that the office will be closed tomorrow in celebration of that. Reverend Rasheryl talked about the Big Bold Vision Workshop. That's going to be hosted by Gail and myself. It's more than making a vision board. It's a guided spiritual practice for clarity, alignment, and momentum as you step into the year ahead. You'll be led through visualization and spiritual visioning, get clear about what you're calling in, and create a vision board that helps turn intention into action. It's an in-person workshop. Please bring your own supplies, poster board, magazines, images, markers, scissors, glue, or tape, whatever you enjoy creating with. The investment is $49, and you can find a link on the website, siliconvalleycsl.com. Let's see, we talked about the new member workshop. There's no cost to attend, but registration is required. The annual member meeting we talked about, again, that's Sunday, February 22nd from 12 to 1. Attendance is part of the membership commitment, and existing members will be asked to vote on key items. Location to be announced soon. And finally, prayer. Reverend Sherry is offering personal prayer after service. If you'd like to receive it, please add your name to the sign-up sheet at the back of the room. And for private requests, you can also fill out a card and put it in the prayer box. And Etienne France is our musical guest next Sunday.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Yes.
This is, so I was here last year at the visioning workshop, not here, the visioning workshop. I didn't finish mine.
Gail, stand right here.
And the only thing, the only thing I had on there was home. At the time I wasn't aware that I was actually wanting a house. I kept talking to my partner, my husband, that let's move back to Illinois because we're going to be able to afford a house. And then I realized that I was limiting God by thinking that was the only way to get there, so I just kept visualizing a home. 2 months ago, we were able to move into a gorgeous house from a teeny little 850 square foot apartment, and it's gorgeous. So this is the power of visioning.
Thank you. You take that with you, Gail.
Okay.
I think it goes to Mark. Thank you so much, Gail. And Gail and Mark are hosting the visioning, the big, bold vision board workshop. So thank you so much. I can't wait to see your house. All right. Who is here? Is that where we are, y'all? Yes. Okay. So who is here for the very first time? Raise your hand. So good to see all of these first-time visitors. There's gifts coming to you right now. So good to see you. And if you feel comfortable, you're not on camera, but if you feel comfortable, just tell us really quickly who you are and where you live and how you found us. Yes, that's great. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Yes.
I'm Diane Endo, and I did a class with your mom.
That's right. Forgiveness class, right.
And I found her through Carol and Duty in Santa Cruz.
Yes.
So I decided I'm kind of looking for a new home and decided to check it out.
Beautiful. So good to have you here, Diane. We love Carol, and she was good. We texted, and she wasn't able to make it today, so beautiful. Did you want to stand, beloved, or no? Introduce yourself? No. Mm-hmm. No? Okay. All right. Anyone else here for the first time? All right. Wonderful. Well, listen, it's just welcome, welcome. And if you feel so moved, please come back and be with us. We have a blast here, as you can see. And we have different music, different times. We have a keyboardist. We have lots of different musical artists scheduled for the year. So I hope you'll come back and see us. So I believe we're at the end of what I'm supposed to do. Team, am I complete? Okay, excellent. So I also want to thank Connie Pertelli, who shows up all the time, every single week. Where is beloved Connie? Where is she? Hey, honey. Hey, beautiful. Yes, so I just want to say I just love you, Connie, and thank you for being here all the time. And our beloved music ministry, Gina Renee, is one of our soloist guest artists who is here on the praise team, and I appreciate and love you so much. And Gina will be back February 1st. Yeah, February 1st. All right. Okay, y'all, that's all we got. We got some cake in the back. So let's stand up and sing I Release and I Let Go. Is that right? Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
1, 2, 1, 2. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Okay, repeat after me. I am rooted in divine source. I choose creation over reaction. I align with the power of spirit within me. God is here. God is good. Life is good. And so it is.
So it is.
Have a great week, everybody. Happy anniversary.